What's up? Welcome
What's
to
up?
Death Chat 500. I guess we just realized Tony didn't upload the Patreon episode this week.
Which is I'm so sorry. I thought for sure I did that.
I was on
Um,
vacation, folks. I have no. I had nothing to do with this.
I will make sure that as soon as this is over, it is taken care of. Because I did it. It's done. It exists.
That was a good episode too.
Yeah, it's a great episode.
Do you got a preview for it ready to go?
Yeah. No, that's I have
Uh,
exactly. I have a brief for it and everything.
we'll have to figure out how to upload it. I guess you'll have to upload it today, like as soon as we get done with Death Chat.
Yeah,
Otherwise, things are going to be out of order.
yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah, but I'll do that as soon as we're done with this. I will do that. I promise.
Oh, and I got to start recording on my end.
I guess.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? The reason I was on vacation last week is because my parents were in town, and we rebuilt part of my falling apart house, and it was a lot of fun.
So awesome. It looks really cool. Oh yeah, but if that happens, if you see that, guys, you can DM me. You can totally DM me, especially a lot of you who already do. Like, if already, like, please just DM me.
Yeah,
I will try to take care of it ASAP.
direct all complaints to Instagram.com/Tony Boswell and at Word is Bond on Twitter.
Yeah, please do that. It's a great help. My bad.
Never me.
Never Alex. No. That is no longer his burden. It is now my glorious opportunity to shine, and I'm just fumbling it.
If you want to know how to get hired at UPS, though, also Tony's also fielding those questions now.
I mean, I've done it. I've been hired by UPS before.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, and the trick is what you do is you get your friend who works there to refer you. That's how you get a job at UPS.
Ask Alex to get you hired.
Yeah, that's what you do. It's a way to go.
Oh, what's up, Rad Teacher? Finally catching the Death Chat live. Thank you. On Twitch. We're on Twitch now. Twitch.tv/Minion Death Cult. Thanks everybody for joining. What's up, Candace? What's up, Ryan? What's up, Tony? What's up, Chris? What's up, Stanley? What's up, Nikki? What's up, Burke? What's up, Hypervisor? What's up, Discount Seth Rogen? Avalon Sinclair? Kevin? Max Overthruster? Spenny? Jacob? What's up, everybody? Thanks for just showing up. Does anybody want to see pictures of my rotting house?
I do. I do. I want to see it on the big screen, baby.
Yeah, I figure I'll just share it. I'm excited. I took my parents home at 4 a.m. I took them to the airport at 4 a.m. this morning.
Why do parents love to fly at the most inconvenient times?
I think it was actually a very compromised pick because they went with, I think, the cheapest continuous flight.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's good.
I think they weren't willing to compromise on doing a layover from California to Washington, which
very reasonable. Very reasonable. I'm on that team.
So they took the departure at 4:50 or 6 a.m. or whatever it turns out to be. My dad probably wanted to get there 3 hours early. So this is after seeing the Hot Water Music Quicksand 30th anniversary tour. Also last night, which was amazing. I'm a late coming Hot Water Music fan, but Jesus Christ, they're so good.
I've heard their new album is very good.
The live song they played last night from the new album was really good.
It's what I'm going to listen to on the way to work tonight when I leave here. After this is done, I'm going to go. I'm going to listen to on the way to work today. I love having something to listen to, like it's already planned. I don't got to think about it when I get in the car. I know I'm listening to the new Hot Water Music album.
Quicksand didn't go over as well with the rest of the Hot Water Music audience. I was very curious. Didn't they have a split with Quicksand?
I think so, but that doesn't always mean anything. They do that thing where it's like different bands.
But I was like, it was funny because we were listening. Quicksand is great live. Highly recommend. Also, dude, it's so funny that guy was in so many good bands.
It's funny when that happens, right? It's like, this is all one guy.
Oh yeah, this guy was also in Gorilla Biscuits.
Yeah, that's
leaning over to my girlfriend in the show, like the meme, and saying he was also in Gorilla Biscuits. But he wears it's funny because I was like, I've seen him play like 3 times in the last few years, and I'm like, he's always wearing a soccer kit. He's always wearing a soccer jersey.
That rules.
And I'm like, because he's a professional live musician who's been doing it for 30, 40 years now. That is probably the best thing to play a hardcore set in.
It not only looks cool, but it's very functional.
You know, but I'm also a big fan of basketball jersey, the hardcore basketball. I had 3 of them.
Yeah, I remember you. I can picture you in a basketball jersey. I never had one. I was too insecure at the time to wear a tank top in public.
Okay,
but that's all gone now.
Magnificently.
That's all gone now. So if I think next time I do come across like an Earth Crisis jersey, I probably will get it.
Picture this: a 16-year-old Alex in a rainbow-colored classic Nuggets jersey.
Yes.
Like, it's not fully rainbow colored, but it's got a little bit of rainbow in the logo, you know, but it's the blue and gold, and kind of also wearing a tan Castro hat.
Ooh, the combo's crazy.
Basketball shorts or modest cargo shorts or basketball shorts.
I would have looked at that outfit. I would have looked at the length of your legs and given you that much space in case you decided to spin kick me. Because I would have known that you were capable of a spin kick.
I have spin kicked before.
Yeah. Not to be confused with what people think is the past tense is spin cucked. It's not the same thing. Nikki, I'm drinking a just an iced coffee, just really good, brewed in the Chemex. The good old 300 grams of ice, 45 grams of coffee, 420 grams of water. Classic.
Stanley says, Tony, you didn't fuck with the FUBU jersey. You missed a moment, bro.
Oh, the FUBU like basketball jersey. No, I didn't. I didn't.
Or like a football jersey would be sick too, man.
You know what's funny? I wear hockey jerseys. I wear hockey jerseys. I have.
Why are you burying this lead, man?
I have
sick.
a couple. I have a few hockey jerseys.
There you go.
I have like 5 hockey jerseys.
There you go.
They're all Ducks jerseys except for my PK Subban Canucks jersey, and that's one of the sickest jerseys I've ever seen.
Did you ever wear a hockey jersey to a Donnie Brooks show?
No.
Oh my god!
I know, I fucking blew it. I think at the time I would have only had a Ducks jersey, and I probably would have been embarrassed to wear it.
What about Make Move? You ever see Make Move in a half pipe in a LA backyard?
Did you see Make Move in a half pipe in the LA backyard? That fucking rules.
Yeah.
Make Move fucking rips.
Yeah, they're so good. So I have 2 copies of that 7-inch.
I've actually never worn a jersey to a show, and I think that might change. I think I might have to change that. Maybe I'll do the bust out the short shorts and the hockey jersey for the next show I go to.
Please do. My God. It was Make Move and More to Pride. Do you remember that band, More to Pride?
No.
More number 2 Pride?
No, I don't remember that band.
So good. Just like fastcore shit.
Tight.
But
tight.
Like,
well, if they play in Make Move, they were probably pretty tight.
Yeah. I want to say the dudes were Hispanic, but I can't remember. But I think
that would make sense.
They had songs about like fucking up cops, I think.
Hell yeah. There's songs called Fucking Up Cops.
Yeah, More to Pride. I liked that band a lot. I have that. Yeah, the cover the artwork, I'm just remembering it, is a cop running away scared from them.
Oh, sick.
It's like an anime almost looking cop who's like crying, running away from him as they try to jump him.
Sick. That's really tight. Candace says, no, I'm not going to get a Ducks jersey because of the new logo, because I have the Stadium Series jersey that jersey is based off of. So I will not be getting the new jersey. And also, I haven't watched a hockey game in like 3 years because the Ducks suck so bad. That's how bad they suck. I just can't watch it. I have a fucking Ducks tattoo. I have a tattoo of the Ducks logo, and I haven't watched a game in like 3 years because they're fucking garbage.
Rad Teacher says Scott Vogel from Terror always wears jerseys. Yeah, man.
Yep.
I saw Terror play with Madball at Showcase in whatever, 2005. Mm-hmm. 2004. How many fucking jerseys do you think were there?
Oh yeah,
Just
I bet
all jerseys.
Did I tell you about how they were trying to get the nickname? He wanted to just start calling me Tony Madball at work.
Who did?
My coworker.
Because of the band Madball?
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's because of the band Madball, but it doesn't have anything to do with me. I guess they were talking about Madball, and I walked in. and someone said, "Speak of the devil," totally separately, and he goes, "Oh, Tony Madball," and I was like, "You can't do that to me because I like Madball,
Yeah, but not
but I
enough
don't
for
like
it to be
Madball
your.
like people, you know."
You
And
didn't like get your start moshing to Madball or
yeah,
something.
but also he's also funny enough and aware enough to know that that is the funny part about it, is that I can't
Damn,
back
that
it up.
sucks.
Yeah, it's really, but I don't think it's gonna catch on too long.
What's up, Tess? What's up, Brendan? What's up, YouTube? Thanks for joining. I'm gonna put some photos
Let me
on
see
of
this house.
my rotten house. I
This
bought my
rotten
house, and 2020 was such a good year for all of us, I think, and especially for me because I bought my house in 2020. I'm sure we all have similar stories
Of 2020, yeah,
but
super similar. We all built something.
But the reason I was able to afford this house is because it's rot. It's it's what we call in the industry a fixer upper. So here, this is the first step of what the project is, which is replacing this back wall, the one with the windows. This long 26-foot wall, severe water damage, bad windows in it in general. But when I bought the house, they had put the roof on incorrectly. So it had just drained through the ceiling.
Just putting the roof on wrong.
A brand new metal roof that they put on incorrectly. It was so sick.
Incredible.
And so we've always been kind of worried about this back wall, and I hated these windows, and like I had some money saved up, and I had vacation time, and so my dad's a genius, and he knows how to do all this stuff, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll come up." And so this is the dummy wall. You have to build a dummy wall to prop up the roof if you're gonna pull down the back wall. So it just looks like studs. If you're not watching, it looks like studs with a top plate and a bottom plate.
And just to make it really clear to everybody, this might seem like Alex is flexing his home to me, but he's actually flexing his healthy relationship with his father to me.
Yeah, it works on.
That's
two
actually
levels.
what's happening here. So,
in the next photo, my loving dad. Here's the full dummy wall. So we had to build 3 sections, and you got to hammer this shit in. When you like prop up, we did this when Ani and I replaced a post in my basement that had split. You got to prop up the whole house by ramming in stilts up under its ass, and then you hammer the bottom into place to get the stilt vertical, and it actually lifts your house. It's crazy.
I love that picture of the support. That's like a gap between the support and the floor.
Yeah,
that you sent me when you were doing it. That's
scary
so
stuff.
so scary.
And so this is an example of like what the wood looked like that was above my windows, just brown and rotting. Here's all the windows out. We're starting the demo process. Here's more rotting wood. This is
nice.
what it's pretty good. That's supposed to be 4x6 header. Somewhere in there is supposed to be a 4x6 header. But this is what they had actually built it with.
That's they say sometimes that numbers will outweigh like size. That's not how this works.
No, they're stacking 2x4s to make a top header over the windows the right dimensions, but it's like it weakens. You're not supposed to stack 2x4s this way. Like if you were going to stack them, you would do them vertically, like side by side,
yes.
like book spines.
I like how there's one stacked vertically, and it's not a 2x4 either.
It's just
like
trim. It was like trim all the way down, and so I was just like pulling my hair out trying to prep this shit for my dad because I like started the demo, but I was just like, I don't know what's load bearing here. But yeah, so here's us, all the windows knocked out is my dad in my Beacon Cinema shirt with the Jeff Bezos tombstone on the back of it.
Nice. You see your house rotting. I see the earth taking it back.
Hey, we've surrendered a lot of the earth to nature. To be fair, it's a lot of native species. We let the moles go wild in the backyard.
We do let them. Yeah, we do need to think about. People keep on thinking about expanding up. They need to think about expanding down.
No, that's where the moles are. That's the moles realm. We can't infringe on that. So yeah, now this is the whole wall is out, and that's just the dummy wall. And there's my stepmom. Very flattering picture of her. It's Debbie. Hi Debbie. And then this is us, building the new walls.
Very cool.
We did it in 2 sections, so there's 2 windows per section. And it's like all the top part of it is just all window, which is how it was before. Like I liked the layout, but I just hated the like fake cross hatching in these windows, it's like plastic pieces to try and make it look like there's 12 panes of glass instead of just one.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that. And so I got just clear windows to replace it. But anyway,
I love me a clear window.
Yeah, this is what it looked like with both sections of the wall in. You have to kind of be able to tie it to the rest of the house. It's got to fit in there. And there's it with the windows.
I love it.
Yeah, and I still have so much work to do. So here's the interior with the dummy walls removed, and I have to put insulation in here. I have to do all the siding. I have to finish shimming the windows, and then after I have to put siding on the outside, and then I have to take all the paneling off the ceiling that's up there, and then look at how fucked up the rest of the rafters that we haven't seen are. Start reinforcing the rest of the rafters with 2x4s. I got a lot of extra 2x4s, so that won't be a problem. Then finish that. Then put siding back up, something that doesn't look like 90s bullshit.
And this is all to say, you're showing us this because you're trying to illustrate the metaphor of what about doing it right, setting a foundation, making sure you have support, and like also protection from the elements, and how it takes more than one beam to hold up a house. And that's what, yeah.
No, I just didn't have much else to talk about.
This cool.
This is like all I did this week. So, it just kind of felt like natural to bring it up.
I like it. I
figured it might be pretty boring for everybody, but I was willing to risk that.
I wish I would have had the work I did this week to show off, but it got too hot for me to finish it.
Wow. Didn't even finish.
That's gonna have to wait till Monday.
That would be, if you had finished that work, that would have been a good excuse for forgetting to upload the Patreon episode. But you didn't even do that.
No, I was working, and I was using a rototiller, and I didn't figure out how to really use the rototiller until like the last 3 square yards.
Were you using it wrong and you didn't know it?
I was using it. Well, I just wasn't using it as well as I could have. I was really holding it back. I was like pulling it back basically from going forward.
Oh.
And I didn't realize that you have to dig it. There's that bar that you dig down.
Okay.
You dig that bar down. I didn't figure that out till way too later. And I hurt my soft podcaster hands. My hands are tender and blistered. Look at this little blister I have. Look at that guy.
Wow. I can't. Where is it?
It's that blister. It's right
point
there.
at it with your other hand.
It's right here. It's right there.
All right. I guess that looks like a blister.
It's a blister. It's a solid blister. It's an undeniable. Don't downplay my blister.
It's the same color. It's the same color as the rest of your hand. So it maybe it's a muscle. Maybe you're getting stronger.
That'd be cool. A little hand muscle.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm soft now. I'm not made for hard labor anymore.
Well, I don't know. Gardening is a specific kind of hard labor because I work with my hands. I've worked with my hands for, years and years, folks. And still, when I was digging out, we got stepping stones for the backyard. I wanted to have set paths through the backyard so we could kind of let everything else go crazy. I was digging out the shape of, whatever block I was putting in. And I got a fucked up blister, just in the center, but it was in the center of my hand because I was using the center of my hand to force the end of the little hand shovel in there as I was chopping it up. And so, yeah, I feel you, man.
It's brutal out there. When I finish that lawn, when I get that lawn turned up and over and and the grass gets growing, I'll do like a time lapse video and we'll just watch that on a death chat of the grass growing. I think people would really love that.
Totally. Yeah, well, that was my journey this week, and I still have so far to go. Oh, I will show one more thing that happened this week. Just pull it up here. In like a couple neighborhoods over, there's like a feral cat field.
Yes,
which is just like it's either an empty lot or it's the empty half of another lot. It's just grass and like a dozen cat houses.
Oh, we love a feral cat fit. And hold on, is that a raccoon in the back?
And this time we went around. This is broad daylight. I was taking my parents the scenic route home. And yeah, there's cats on the sidewalk. There's a cat back there by one of the igloo cat houses, and then there's also a raccoon. And so this is a very short video, but it is a video that I'm going to play right now. It's the raccoon eating the cat food.
I love that. Go for that raccoon. You think the raccoon's like, they think I'm one of them. I've infiltrated.
And it's just broad daylight too, which I think this raccoon's got it figured out.
Yeah, that's the time. That's time to go. I love it. This guy figured out it's the inverse of going to 24-hour Walmart at 2 o'clock in the morning because there's no lines. It's the inverse of that for raccoons.
Yeah, we like the cat yard. What else was I going to put up here? Yeah, okay. So there's this it was in Republican Punks. I saw this guy, and it's funny because who was it? Nick just posted the same guy from like he found him in the wild. But I followed this guy back to his profile again like a week ago. Yeah, here it is. Okay, this guy's name is Paul Metzger. Let me put it on screen here.
Metzger is a sick name to have, like the dirt bike rider. Remember that guy?
No, I don't remember a Metzger.
Oh, he was the guy that landed the first backflip.
Right on. That's cool. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's also this.
I thought you were from SoCal, bro.
Trying to figure out how to best orient this. Okay.
Anyway, I don't like the direction this is going already.
So Paul Metzger says, until God, parentheses, the one true Judeo-Christian God. The Judeo-Christian God. You know how we have the same God? It's funny, like, to watch the right wing buy into, like, the liberal pluralistic idea of the, quote, Abrahamic religions.
Uh-huh.
You know, like, this is something a lib would have said to own a Bush-era conservative was actually Allah is the same God.
Yeah.
As that you worship. It just means God.
Actually, Jesus is mentioned multiple times in the Quran.
Yeah, and
Did you know that?
To just say the Judeo-Christian God, of course, you're leaving out. You're not even saying the Abrahamic. You're leaving out Islam specifically. But it's just like, Judaism it's not the same God. It was the same God for a while, and then it's a totally different God.
Well, it's God, but it's not the sequel.
It's
not the sequel, because like it was God, right? And then it was like God the sequel, and it's God and God Junior, aka JC. That's they just not acknowledge. It's like not acknowledging the prequels, but kind of the inverse.
See, that makes a lot of sense because it reminds me of like Terminator. How the first movie is more of a horror movie.
Yeah.
And then the second movie is like a fun action movie where even the kids get to go to heaven, you know? But the first one, it's just like, well, that's the Terminator, and he's killing everybody. He kills everybody a couple times, as a matter of fact. But now he's back, and he's actually kind of a hippie. He's actually pretty cool.
He's actually pretty chill. He likes women this time.
Okay, Paul Metzger says, yeah, until God, parentheses, the one true Judeo-Christian God is back in the center of public and personal consciousness, the United States will never recover from where it is now. Humanism will not solve our problems, only God. And so here we have like, I don't know if it's TikTok or what it says Reels on it. So I guess it's Instagram, Facebook. It's a, they do those like street interview TikToks where they ask people questions. That's all this is. And hopefully we'll be able to hear what he's asking, but he's asking everybody the same question.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going around asking people if they believe in Jesus.
Right out of the bat, I fell in love with this video. I don't know if everybody could hear that. The very first guy, he says, I'm going around asking people about Jesus. And the guy says, I got to go, dog.
I got to go.
I got to get the fuck out of here.
It's love how that they're instantly like, you instantly know what he's going for, but you also know what's actually happening right away. Like he's going for it. People are ashamed. People are ashamed to talk about Jesus. But what's really happening is like, I'm okay, bro. I don't got time for this right now.
People are ashamed of you.
Yeah. I'm not trying to be in your fucking TikTok, buddy.
Like, no, whatever video comes out of this is going to make, even if you are Christian, whatever video comes out of this is going to make Christianity look bad. And by participating in it, you could actually, doing something blasphemous, in my opinion.
Yeah, totally.
Because it's corny as hell. And God's like, no.
Oh, this is not helping my marketing. This is not going to get us anywhere. This is not going to, thank you. This is actually going to not work. This is going to work against us, actually.
Here's the next heretic.
Excuse me. Do you believe in Jesus Christ? Do you believe in Jesus?
Excuse me. Do you believe in Jesus Christ? Now he's asking a cop if he believes in Jesus. The cop is like walking by him and looking directly at him.
Christ? Do you guys believe in Jesus Christ?
Yeah. That's some sort of edit. Like when they put their heads down, because he like slows down when they put their heads down, like they're like hanging their head in shame. But I don't think that's what was happening, but he's trying to make it look that way.
That's beautiful. The cops, they know that they're in the wrong. They know they're wearing the mark of the beast, which is the federal policing system.
I think what's happening there is that they're embarrassed that they're not wearing Christ on their sleeve because they know they're going to be scrutinized by the public, and they can't do that as police officers.
That's exactly what I'm saying. They're working for the state. They're working for the secular state. They are rightfully ashamed. They know what they're doing.
Disgusting.
Jesus Christ?
See, that guy's cool. He just shook his head.
No.
Old guy on the bench. Do you believe in Jesus Christ? Nah.
Do you guys believe in Jesus Christ by any chance?
No, thanks anyway.
Do you guys believe in Jesus Christ?
This is not the time for it. Sunday we'll think about it.
Do you believe in Jesus Christ?
That
fucking
guy was
fake
honest.
friends, fair weather friends.
He was the only honest one.
We'll talk about it Sunday. Can you hit me up on Sunday?
That's a different day.
I don't know if you knew this, but we actually have a Lord's Day. We have a day set aside for that. If you could just get back to me on Sunday. I'd also love how no thanks anyways. That's so good too.
I respect you. I respect your right to believe in whatever you want.
Have a good day.
Do you believe in...
Again, this is like great non-Christian propaganda. Like all of these supposedly not Christian people are being mostly polite, if not outright funny to you.
Yeah. It would be funny if somebody was like, no, you fucking loser. But that's not going to happen.
But that one was like, have a nice day.
Yeah. All sweet.
This is what Satan is doing to our communities.
He's ruining it.
Jesus Christ?
Well, I'm busy. Sorry.
Do you guys believe in Jesus Christ?
No.
Do you believe in Jesus?
No.
Do you believe in Jesus Christ?
Nope.
Do you believe in Jesus Christ? Do you believe in Jesus Christ?
No.
No? Do you guys believe in Jesus Christ?
We're not. No.
Do you believe in Jesus?
We're not going to get into that. We can't afford to get into that on camera.
Yeah.
They'll cancel us for believing in Christ.
Are you going to dox me? Are you going to tell me about believe in Jesus Christ?
Actually, God said, do not pray out loud for everybody to see. Do not proclaim your own spirituality. Do not flaunt it.
See, but that was before woke, though. Now you have to. There's going to be There's going to be an update. There's going to be an update to those rules. I think soon.
Jesus Christ? Do you believe in Jesus? Jesus? Do you guys believe in Jesus Christ?
Jesus, Jesus.
Do you believe
You're
in
brown.
Jesus Christ by any chance? Do you believe in Jesus Christ? Do you believe in Jesus Christ? I'm going around asking people if they
I love the guy who's like working. He's like interrupting people who are working. They're
Yeah.
just like, I'm fucking, bro, get the fuck away from me.
No, I'm trying to put this canopy up, my guy.
What's up, Kay? What's up, Wendy? What's up, Ledge? What's up, Tess? That's it for this video. There aren't even any comments on it. I don't know.
How many people do you think he asked to get all those reactions? Because for sure there are probably plenty of people who were like, yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, look at his video. Look at his photos,
dude. What? That's scary, bud.
If Johnny Rotten had a Facebook, this is the most punk thing you can do with your Facebook. Is have like a photo booth style editing filters that makes your eyes look ice white.
Yeah, I think that's pretty sick. I think it's pretty cool. I can just tell he's like edgy, and also he's like probably an artist. You know, he has like an aesthetic awareness that I think is very hip.
I think what Nick posted was he was arguing that the Sex Pistols were like the most punk band in existence. Something about Johnny Rotten, you know, being a conservative punk rocker or whatever. And Johnny Rotten did lose tens of thousands of dollars on pay-to-play iPad apps. I'm not joking.
No way.
So
I did not know that. That is so he was over here like planting fields in a farming game.
Yes.
Amazing.
I think he had to declare bankruptcy.
Shut up.
It's like 10 years ago.
He is like the quintessential boomer.
Yes.
Oh wow. It's just so funny too, because like, yeah, I mean, not to be like you're an old guy, but dude, no one's trying to say it. Like, no one cares if you think Sex Pistols are punk. Like, no one cares about that. This conversation doesn't need to happen again.
It's such an irrelevant conversation
because
it's like, who are you arguing against even? Because Walmart was selling Sex Pistols shirts 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, everybody, quote, knows that the Sex Pistols were, quote, punk or whatever. So you're like in the trenches arguing that the Beatles were good or whatever.
Yeah, you don't need to do that.
But the reason that people are like citing other bands is because other bands are better than the Sex Pistols. I'm sorry. Like you could say they have their place, or you know they were doing it so early, so you know you got to give them credit or something. I don't give a shit. Like,
no,
listen to different bands from that time. Listen to Stooges or listen to MC5 or whatever. Any of those like other better bands, you know.
It's one of those things too. It's like I'll acknowledge that they were like important for the zeitgeist, but I'm never gonna put them on.
There's like an anti-abortion song on that album.
Yeah,
it's stupid. Yeah, there he is, the conservative punk rocker.
Thank you, conservative punk rocker. You think he's on a conservative goth group, is he?
I don't know. That's a good
he probably
question.
would identify as goth anyways. He has too many neon. Well, neon is goth, but what is this? No porn stars, no hush money, just nice solid marriage. Happy anniversary.
But then Paul says, of course, only he showered with his daughter and raised his son, who is a drug addict / adulterer / porn addict / traitor.
I'm gonna say hi to my mom real quick. She's just dropping something off. I'm just gonna say hi to her real quick.
Okay. You can just walk away when stuff like that happens. Although I probably wouldn't have looked back at Tony for a while, but should be okay. It's you can't say adulterer. You can't try to own Hunter Biden with adulterer, because this meme is already a response to your candidate who is an adulterer. I hope Tony just assumes we can hear their conversation, because we can kind of. I think she said hi to me. So I'm saying hi back. That one was just for me. Well, he'll probably come back and say, well, she said hi to everybody, but we all heard it was me. Watch, let's see. Did your mom say hi to anybody while she was out there?
No.
Oh, okay.
She was like, said something about you being a real fucker.
Okay, I'll take. Hey,
Yeah.
No, you know, any publicity is good publicity
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. No. She said hi, of course.
to me,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. She loves you.
Yeah. But I think what she meant was hi to all the listeners, hi to the entire Death Commando community.
Yeah. Exactly. That's what she said. I think I don't know if you guys heard. She did say like, "What's good, fam? Gang, gang." And that's to everybody in the chat.
Hey, when your mom visited, did she help you rebuild part of your domicile?
No, but what she did do is she did deliver a bunch of a variety of candies, of sour gummies and other candies that I'm gonna bring to my friends who let me stay with them when I'm in Los
Wow.
Angeles. So she
Wow.
did actually help build me a shelter.
Sure. A bridge to friendship, one of the strongest structures there is,
Exactly.
like you were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, does everybody remember Tony Zorc? So I gotta like get into the weeds just for a second. I had been misremembering this guy's name.
Yes. Thank you. I was gonna
Yeah.
say.
Because somebody left us a review that said the Tony Zinn era is the best era, and I thought they meant Tony Zorc, who we've covered on the show. He's the guy who wanted to upgrade the country and do like a vaccination against partisanship. I loved that episode, and I thought this was a fan of Tony Zorc. Tony was taking drugs at some point during the podcasting, and I was just totally unaware of it. Sorry,
Talking about
everybody.
Tony Zinn, which is
Wow.
sad because I'm just gonna Zins don't exist anymore.
Wow.
They don't exist anymore. I've heard rumors. I don't know what's going on with it. If anyone knows what's going on with it, let me know what's up. You can't buy it anymore.
Wow.
I heard something about the factory burning down. I've tried different bootlegs, stuff like that. Like this one I'm going to have right now. They all fucking suck. And I just can't believe that I'm a 37-year-old loser who waited to be 37 to get a nicotine addiction for 2 months and then get it taken away from me.
That is kind of stupid, dude.
It's so stupid.
Like, do you maybe this is too personal. Do you have a dentist right now?
No.
Probably shouldn't be putting pouches on your gum line.
I know. You know what? I just wanted, I haven't counted my other vices as vices, so I wanted to have a real vice,
Sure.
and it started off harmless. I'm like I'm an ad. I'm an ad for don't try it once. I tried it once at the baseball game. I've been chasing that dragon since, that feeling of the first time a Zin hit. I was doing it when I was golfing, and it was great. I was on some Joe Rogan shit. I'm like, this nicotine is helping my brain focus.
Absolutely. It's good
Feeling fantastic. And then all of a sudden, I'm like working the door at this bar. I'm sure I need this nicotine to keep me going. And then I'm ripping them all day long.
Wow.
Not really all day long, but often
It's
enough
a
to where
slippery
it's like,
slope.
when I'm doing something, I have a Zin.
Yeah, that's not healthy, dude.
But it's okay because they're gone now, and I'm not gonna like. This is the last one of the bootleg one.
Did Joe Biden also get rid of the Zin? Like he got rid of menthol cigarettes?
They got rid of the flavored Zins, yeah, and so I was okay with getting rid of the flavored Zins. Like that was a bummer because I like the flavored Zins a lot. Oh, I would do nasty things for a coffee or a citrus Zin right now. Ooh, give me that. But they got rid of that, and then I guess they just had like a supply shortage. And I heard people talk. This happened over the course of days. I had just bought one because I was buying like one thing a week maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And I bought one, and then like 2 days later, I heard someone talking about how they couldn't find any. I was like, I just got some, and they're like, from where? And I'm like, from this Circle K, and they're like, dude, they don't. No, you can't find them. And I went back to go get one. And they're gone. Yeah, they're all just
like
gone.
Freaking Twilight Zone over here.
And I heard something about the factory burning down or something like that. Yeah, and I tried another bootleg company too, the one that's the more credible one. And what's funny is these bootleg ones say they have more nicotine. I use a 6 milligram Zin. That's what I like. And like the one I try right now is supposed to be like 11 grams, and it's not. Like it does not. I will never get like the nicotine hit from this one.
Wow, you got to do 2 of them then.
They all suck, and then you do 2 of them. And they don't. This one does not taste great.
Okay.
It's supposed to be cola flavored, and it starts like a cola candy flavor for a second, and then it just goes immediately to just like bullshit. now it just tastes like bullshit. But yeah, so this is my addiction arc. You know, I've never been addicted to anything, so I decided to go for it.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
As I sip my second pot of coffee.
So I'm on a mailing list for Tony Zorc. Can we pivot back to Tony Zorc?
Yeah.
Okay. Your Zen stuff, that's so fascinating that you're addicted to nicotine now, man.
Yeah, it's really lame. I'm not gonna smoke or anything. I'm not gonna do like dip or anything like that. This was the only way I was gonna do it, and now it's gone, so we're good.
Let me try to think of the best way to do this. Okay, yeah, here we go. So yeah, I'm on this guy's mailing list because I needed to know what Mr. Zorc was up to and how he was going to fix this corrupt quagmire that we're in right now. And I will just say up top, some of his ideas not necessarily insane. And I agree with them. He has some points. He does, I think, want money out of politics, which is good. That's great. I am just fascinated by his art, his presentation of these ideas. And so I've been a little frustrated with him because I've been waiting for his next move. People may know now. Some people in the chat were saying they love the Beast virus, which is the episode that we covered him on. So if you don't know who I'm talking about, go listen to the Beast virus episode. It is where there is a beast virus ravaging the country known as partisanship. And his job is he wants to inoculate the country against partisanship and this is demonstrated by him giving a shot of a vaccine in the arm of an actor. And remember they had like sketches where they were talking out their political differences? Yep.
Didn't they have a song? There was a song, right?
He was going to release a song every month leading up to the debut of this project, and was going to have an album, and then he gave up. He stopped doing it like after 2 months.
That and yeah, how are we supposed to support you, bro?
But he still has that material because there were previews of those songs available where he's like wearing a wig. And he's playing different characters throughout.
See, he really blew it because he doesn't understand. It's a long run. It's like when you have an OnlyFans, like you click on it. Okay, they just started this. They only have 23 pieces of media. It's not worth my $5.99 yet. I'm gonna come back. And I try to come back to Mr. Zorc, and there was nothing new for me.
Yeah,
there was nothing new for me. I can see it all on Twitter.
Is that not a lot of media? 23 pieces of media.
No,
because you want to be scrolling.
Yeah, you want options. You want options. Yeah,
just like rapid fire slideshow.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, no, it's got to be a little bit more, and you want to be able to open up things in multiple screens. Right. You want to have multiple pieces of media running at once.
Okay, so anyway, he disappeared. I thought it happened so coincidentally with our coverage. I was like, did we scare him off?
Did we do that?
Did we somehow trigger his being self-conscious or something? No, I think if he did hear our episode, it might have been constructive for him. He might have figured some stuff out from it because
I think we were constructive.
He is using the same material. Congressman Curley is one of the guys we covered. Congressman Curley is a guy who talks out of both sides of his mouth, depending on whose money is currently in the room. And so he's wearing a half red blazer and a half blue blazer in this image. But what he's been teasing is a live show.
Oh, fuck yes.
A rockin' comedy show that is only happening in Washington, D.C. As far as I can tell. Yeah, we got Columbia, Arlington, Virginia, Brooklyn, D.C. So just this area, downtown D.C., Alexandria, Virginia, DuPont Circle, D.C. this is fucking crazy. He's doing a crazy tour. Look at how many dates there are.
Oh my God.
He's going July 16th through August 21st, and it's 16 nights he's doing.
You think? Hey, you think he has an opening act? Do we need to hit the road?
Oh man, we should see what's up. Reserve your spot. An evening with Curley is truly an unforgettable experience with music, comedy, storytelling, and sketches.
Yes.
As he shares how he and the Washington establishment are winning while ordinary citizens are losing. As the evening unfolds, Curley will show you how to get ahead as well as his next big plans for America. Show is a clean act. Recommended for ages 14 plus. So like what I was saying earlier is he was going to roll all this out online. He was going to do all a full like album by the time, the end of the year came up. Like leading up to the election, I think was the idea. And then for some reason he thought in-person shows would be better than putting it all online. And because this guy is independently wealthy. This guy is he's like an engineer. I'm trying to remember his backstory.
He probably invented some bushing.
He did borderline invent something. He had like a company that produced something that was that I think he actually had a hand in creating. It wasn't like he bought the company or something like that.
That's the dream, is just to design a spring that turns out everyone needs.
Yeah, and he's written books. He took his independent wealth from being a businessman or an inventor or whatever and turned it into he's trying to turn it into a political career, a political grift of he's written several books from what I can, and I think they're books about negotiating, the art of compromise type shit. And it's just his passion apparently. Let me see if I can look up his bio. Well, I don't know. Go listen to that episode. I'm pretty sure we talked about that.
I like how I feel like he did have political ambitions, right? That's why we were covering him, right?
No, he was
not really. And so it is just entertainment.
Yes, he was. No, well, he's maybe trying to do a political movement where they get money out of Washington. He's not running for anything specifically.
Okay.
But yeah, so there is one video that we have.
What's wrong, buddy?
Okay.
Duh, haven't you seen the news?
Okay, so this is what, if you didn't see the other stuff when we covered him before, this is kind of it. It's sketches, he's doing it in the TikTok style now instead of a actual blocked out set, which he was doing in those other videos. But he's wearing wigs. He's wearing wigs to play different characters. And the premise of this video is a political coach is having a therapy session with John Q. Public, this citizen. So the citizen is the guy with the stupid voice.
Yeah, obviously.
Country is falling apart. All these crooked politicians are milking the system for their own gain.
I understand. How do you feel about it?
Powerless.
That's
Nothing
good.
I can do to change anything.
The system won't allow you to change anything on your own, that's true. But as part of an organized movement to create new teams with new players under new rules, that's not true.
Wow. Can I join? Please tell me, how do I join this political movement?
Yeah. Where's the lie? Where's the lie? I can get behind this. Also, I love what a good listener he is.
He's leaning in. He's making eye contact.
He hit him with kind of a yes and. So good. Hey, listen, I'm not gonna talk to you. I'm not gonna talk at you. Tell me more. How does that make you feel? That was good stuff.
What's holding you back from joining?
I'm not.
I love when go to therapy and my therapist immediately tries to recruit me into a quote political movement.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Are we accepting microplastics as part of the evolution of American digestive system? I would love to join this underground movement.
Please sign me up. Where can I tithe?
I like how he used sales pressure tactics on his client.
Yeah.
He's like, why haven't you joined this movement?
It's funny because it does feel it's as easy as buying the series of books.
I had good experiences working in teams.
Look, we all remember that high school team project where you did all the work while that uncommitted member blew the project off and had an
I think you're supposed to be making eye contact. If you're doing these TikTok videos, again, I'm an old guy, so I'm not the best person to ask. But I think you're supposed to be looking at the camera as if you're having the conversation with the other person. What's that filmmaking technique? The 180-degree rule. Like, it's like the two people are looking at each other, but they're like looking kind of askance.
Also, is one of them inside and one of them outside?
I don't know. I think this is it's like a rustic interior with brick. If that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Excuse every time they failed to do their share, so you ended up getting a C. You need to let your fear go of working with that person again and get into the game.
It's hard for me to forget about that person.
Why's that?
Because they're my congressman now.
Oh. What's wrong, buddy?
Duh.
I think, like we said, I think he's got a lot of money. I think he's like hiring actors. What if it's a one-man show, dude? Do you think it's a one-man show? Or
I think it's a one-man show.
I think he's probably working with the actors he had for the videos. I would guess if he's doing a one-man show.
This is the same guy, right? In both things?
Yeah,
it's him and him in a wig, right?
It's the same guy.
Yeah.
Can somebody who's in this area, the Washington, D.C. area, if you're listening to this, please consider going. I don't know how much tickets are. We'll reimburse you if you go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just kidding. Maybe. God, I would love to fucking see this.
It looks incredible.
But yeah, so I've been like frustrated because you don't get the full content,
So it's done there?
Say again?
That video's done?
It was just a short video. It was one of those, the
punchline, the end was, he's my congressman, was the end. Oh, fuck.
Kind of a big build up to that. But there is merch. We want to look at the merch.
We love merch. Oh, fuck yeah.
So he's got a few logos, and again, one note: I do want to see Tony Zorc upgrade our country 100%. So this is all just constructive criticism. I mean it in the spirit of goodwill and generosity. He's got several, like a couple logos. One of the logos is the Congressional Dome, the Capitol building dome, and it's got like a fracture up the center of it, and then the left half of the dome is blue and the right half is red, obviously. And it's a good logo. It's a good little stylized logo. Like, it's immediately you clock it, and the proportions of it look good. It all flows. It's all great. However, it's called several different things throughout here. So you have, here's the dome hoodie.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the logo on the hoodie, and it's called the dome hoodie. Oh, here's the corrupt crew neck.
It's the same thing,
but it's the same logo. And dome T, etc. Here's it on a hat, and it's called Washington Cap, but it's the same logo. How is this going to be searchable for anybody, dude? And then divide, and it's a different one on the beanie. It's called Divided Beanie, but it's the same. I'm sorry, everybody doesn't care about this, but
you're misunderstanding SEO. Is if you name something 1,000 different things, people are more likely to find it on accident.
You'll always get it, I guess. Yeah, okay. Okay, you're probably right. I guess I'll take the L on that one.
I don't know how they're naming these, because the Curley mug that says Curley on it is called the show off mug.
It's called the show off mug.
It has Curley on it. It says the word Curley on it. It says Congressman Curley, and it's still called the show off mug.
Is like show off mug a good SEO? Is that something somebody would search for?
I think
let's get a show off mug.
I think these are all like the AI generated, like they don't, you put in your description what you want and they do the rest for you.
Yes. Or
like
it's
none of these things even exist.
A Fiverr job. But again, it's spread
the word.
Spread the word, Pat. But it's just the Capitol building logo.
What's the word we're spreading with this logo?
And then I love So comedic tee. This is the only one I would consider buying. It's $42.
so good.
It's
It's
$42.
It must be a nice tea.
It's Congressman Curley, the corrupt congressman, cheersing you with like a glass of scotch on the front. You know, he's wearing the red and blue. He's wearing the Two-Face, Joker blazer. And then on the back, it says, "Let's keep winning the war on unity." And it's like a what would you say this font is? It's like a Helvetica or an Arial type.
It's two different fonts.
It's the simple. It's like almost just Times New Roman on the back of it which would maybe look better
Impact.
than this. Yeah.
And then the dome shirt is the logo on the front and the same slogan on the back, I think.
Yeah. Let's keep winning the war on unity. Get it?
Wait, like what? So
it's ironic.
They're being ironic. Okay. Oh, they are so clever.
Because Congressman Curley, that's his ultimate enemy. What Congressman Curley fears the most is unity between this T-shirt model and this T-shirt model. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Do you get it? I mean, we're making. Oh, it's good for him.
The crew neck look like if this were a band's crew neck. If this were like a trying to think, if this were like a Snapcase crew neck with that on the, or like a Dag Nasty crew neck with a little breast logo like this,
Yeah.
Be so sick. Why is the crew neck $50 and the shirt is $42?
Because it's a shit crew neck and a really nice T-shirt.
I think it is a Comfort Colors.
Yeah.
I fucking need the Congressman Curley Comfort Colors shirt. I'm sorry.
Because like a crew neck is expensive. A crew neck is like $65.
Oh my god, this is like the Abolish White Hardcore Zulu shirt for me.
It's so good. It's so good.
If somebody wanted to buy this for me and send it to the PO box, XL, XXL, I wouldn't say no to that. PO box 78511, Seattle, Washington 98178.
I wore the Zulu Elvis Presley shirt to work.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so if those who don't know, it has Elvis Presley crossed out and a red circle crossed out. It says Zulu, and the back says "motherfuck him and John Wayne."
Mm-hmm.
And the thing about working at a bar in LA is there's still people who are like do cowboy aesthetic.
Yeah.
And they hated it. They were not stoked on it. But then so many other people were so stoked on it. So it was great, Also, if you want to make friends in Los Angeles, wear a Zulu shirt.
There you go. It's as easy as that. Life hack. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you do that. And then maybe listen to Zulu and support him, stuff like that. You already did by buying the T-shirt. It's a win-win all around. But people will come up and say nice shirt, they rule, and then ask you if you know any of them. And it's really fun. It's a fun shirt to wear in Los Angeles.
Okay, let's go out with something I just saw in the Facebook group. This is from Max in the Facebook group, and really appreciate you, Max, for putting this evil in our timelines. We couldn't do the show without you.
Real quick, Ledge, we did just record an episode where I did tell a Roadhouse-esque tale from last night's shift. So look forward to that, y'all. It's not that cool.
Tony
but it sounds
broke
cool.
the teeth of Conor McGregor.
Yeah, actually him.
Yeah. So this from Max.
Take that away.
So this is like TikTok style video.
It's funny because that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, why is there a UPS guy in front of a giant American flag emoji?
Yeah, that's what it says on the video. The video is trying to cancel itself to get conservative credence, It's like doing like pretending that there's people offended by this video, which is going to be a UPS driver transforming into a bro metal singer singing "Proud to be American" in front of a giant UPS flag.
Is that a UPS uniform?
Yeah, those are the new shirts. They're like golf polos.
Oh, nice.
Nah, they suck ass.
Yeah, I won't ever wear a golf polo.
I don't like them.
The athlete. Listen, listen. I'm gonna tell you what. Another pro tip: don't wear athleisure polos ever. If it's made of like nylon, don't have a collar on it. Like, don't wear athleisure polos, fam.
Yeah, I'm not going to prescribe that for anybody else. I don't like them. I've never.
That's what I'm here for. I got you. I'll do it for us.
I'm clinging to my normal looking UPS dress shirt uniform. Short sleeve, of course. Anyway, okay, yeah. So this is a UPS driver, shaved head, tribal arm sleeve, shaved head beard, really small plugs. So this guy like probably loves pop punk that has beat downs in it.
Oh yeah, totally.
This guy, he's probably too young, or else he would have been a beer guy.
A beer guy?
Yeah.
Oh, probably. Yeah, that makes sense. Like a the hoppier the better.
Yeah.
Type guy.
Like a
I want a quad IPA.
Anyway, so he's in his UPS uniform, standing. They have two like cranes behind him hoisting a giant American flag, and then the video text says, "Why is there a UPS guy in front of a giant flag?" And
I was thinking that.
He's just standing there in his UPS driver uniform.
Where did his homies come from? I like how his homies came. Like, there's a guy drumming, and then there's another guy singing like harmony with him. Is that what's happening?
Yeah, I think so. There's at least two singers, and then I could see two guitarists, and there's a drummer. But yeah, he transforms from the UPS uniform into like a cut off all black denim. I don't know, looks like he's in Lorna Shore or something like that. And yeah, he's singing "Proud to Be an American," which is not like you can't make that a metal song. It's like a major key song.
Yeah,
like unless you slow it down. And you have Justin Broderick play it on the most beautiful guitar you've ever heard at like 23 beats per minute or whatever. I think that's like the only way to do major key metal songs. I know people love Death Heaven and people love like those other ethereal black metal bands. It's hard to do. Hard to do in my opinion. I think Yesu perfected it, and nobody else needs to mess around with it.
Yeah, don't mess with it. Just real quick, not to gaslight people, but people keep saying that the episode's not up on Patreon. But it is up on Patreon, and it just has a malfunction where it says it was just uploaded right now, but it's been there the whole time.
Oh, totally, dude.
And so you guys need to stop. You guys need to stop attacking me for that. No, I'm really sorry about that. I don't know how I did that, but it's up right now. I did put it up right now. I will add the music credits when we're done with this. That's the only thing that's not on there is the music credits. But hey, how about that preview, huh? How about that preview?
I mean, nobody can say he didn't get it up the right week.
Yeah,
it's still
exactly.
It's still this week.
I really wish you guys would stop policing me.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird trying to control what a black man does with his body.
No, but genuinely, if that happens again, please feel free to DM me. It's okay. I don't mind it. It's okay. At me or whatever. Publicly shame me. That's okay. That will get me to do it faster. Sorry about that.
Sorry. Can we get back to the music over here?
To the important thing.
The real music.
The real heads.
Forget the men who died, who gave that right to me, and I'm glad.
This is it's like making a metal song out of Yankee Doodle Dandy. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds so fucking stupid.
Oh, there's got to be one with like a breakdown in it.
Yankee Doodle, keep it up. Yankee Doodle, and it's like a crew of it's like Viking. It's like a chorus of Viking men singing.
They're doing the rowing. Oh, The rowing is the craziest thing. Oh, rowing is brutal.
What concerts happen? What's the Viking metal band that does that?
I don't know. I guess they're just kind of doing it now though. Like I think I saw at some fest people were like rowing to Hatebreed. But I think it's just something that people do in mosh pits if they're not necessarily like a fest thing.
That's fine. Okay, so that is fine. Honestly, adding the rowing move to your repertoire of windmills, push mosh, crowd killing, but please, it's all a beautiful cornucopia of hardcore dancing. Now, if you're a band where people for this band, they all row when they mosh, which I think is a thing, and I don't want to hit it too hard because I bet there's people listening who like that band. That's where I'm like, I don't want to watch this. I'm going to change it.
Yeah.
Also, it's too gimmicky. There's the dwarf metal band where they chop wood to mosh, and I know there's people who are losing their minds hearing about this and probably think it's really funny. I don't think it's that funny.
No, not a fan. Not a fan. Also, just know, like, if you and your homies are sitting on your butts rowing in the middle of the pit.
Oh, they're sitting down?
They're sitting down. They line up. They line up like they're on a boat.
Yeah, see, I would change the channel.
Like in between in between each other's legs, and they row in unison. Now the thing is, that's not what happens then is not my fault.
Yeah.
That's not my fault.
It's mixed so you just go head walking.
Yeah, I get to do a stage dive from the ground.
Yeah, there it is, Amon Amarth. No,
yeah,
it's
funny.
I can't listen to that band.
They're fine. They're I'm not necessarily listening to them, but yeah, it's sometimes bad things come from good places.
This is actually the way the cool guys hardcore dance, and this is the way the annoying guy. These hardcore dancing moves are all really okay. Everybody loves them. Well, here are the bad ones.
So you're saying we're finally gonna do our mosh tutorial TikToks?
Dude, I'm so scared. I'm so scared to come out of mosh retirement. There's been moments where I want to, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking kill. My back is gonna I'm gonna tweak it. There's no way I can't not tweak it.
Just stretch, and you got to augment your movements. Like in golf, when people get older, they have to change their swing. They have to modify it to make it less taxing. It's the same thing in moshing. You figure out what moves work for you. Maybe you were throwing haymakers. Now maybe you just need to do some really heavy stomps.
I'm an industrial athlete, Tony. I can't afford to fuck my body. It's like you don't go to the driving range during baseball season.
Okay.
That's kind of where I'm at, and it's always UPS driver season.
Always 24/7.
Yeah. Well, I don't. This is what God, between him and who is it? Soulja Boy, who used to work for UPS.
Did Soulja Boy work for UPS?
Somebody used to work for UPS. I can't remember who it is.
I don't think it was Soulja Boy because he got famous young.
It's like in a song. I don't know, but I see that shit because people post it in the UPS Facebook groups all the time. Anyway, man, how embarrassing, dude. Like, so you're like trying to, I hate to talk shit about a fellow Teamster, so don't take it personally, my guy. I'm just criticizing your song and video. It's wild to be like, hey, I'm a UPS driver. That's almost like a troop, right?
Right. It's close.
Yeah. You should be wearing a Teamster shirt. If you wore a Teamster shirt before this breakdown, I wouldn't even cover this on Death Chat. I would make sure nobody saw this.
Yeah, I would pay to get it scrubbed. I would pay the money to get it shadow banned.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. It's out there. Sorry.
Yeah,
sorry. Does he do that for every video? He's like, this is a cover of Frozen. What's the name of the song?
Let It Be.
Let It Be. Frozen's Let It Be.
For sure.
No. This is our metalcore cover of Let It Go by a UPS driver.
I hate it. Hey, happy early birthday, Burke.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we're gonna call it here.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us. Thanks to everybody for watching on Twitch. Thanks to everybody for watching on YouTube. We do it every week. We'll be back here next week, Saturday, 5 p.m. Pacific. I say standard time, even though we're in whatever daylight savings time. It'll be 5 p.m. Pacific time next week, Saturday. And we'll see you then.
I got to go to work right now. And when I did knock out Conor McGregor's teeth last night, I thought I had won. But then he looked at me and he said, I'll be back tomorrow. And he did his little walk away. And I was like, maybe I didn't win. So I don't know what I'm in for tonight, but I got to go.
Yeah, well, be safe, please, Tony. And we'll talk to you all again real soon.
Peace.
Bye.